Does that tree look lopsided? Yeah, I think it does. Hey, friendo, Steve here. Merry Christmas. It's that time of the year when families gather around a fire or maybe like some meat of some sort and talk about things like Jesus or guns or right-wing politics. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they do. Anyways, I figured I'd come by here and tell you guys a little holiday story about little Steve here. That's right, the year was 1989. I was 11 years old, which should give you an idea as to how old I am now. Spoiler alert, really fucking old. That summer, a very, very important thing happened. A movie came out that I was huge into, and there was a little movie called Batman. Now, this was not Zack Snyder and Ben Affleck. This was not Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale. No, this was Michael Keaton and Tim Burton. Now, this was a huge event in my life. I watched this thing probably 10 times in the movie theaters. Now, the thing is, I lived in England at the time on an American Air Force base. We got all our movies like 3 months after the United States did, because the Brits always got their movies later, and then we got it even later than that back then. The release of Batman was a huge, huge deal for me. And of course, that Christmas time is when in America they had the release of the VHS tape. Not a Blu-ray, not a DVD, not Netflix or video on demand. No, we had VHS tapes back then. They were giant tape. You know what tapes are. Anyways, here in the States, the Batman movie came out in Christmas. In England and on the Air Force base, it wasn't going to be for a couple more months after that. So I begged my parents. I said, please, 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 have your family ship us a copy of Batman on VHS for Christmas, for me, for the holidays. That's all I want. That's all I want. So Christmas Eve comes around, and my parents let us, every Christmas Eve, open one gift, and then Christmas morning we'd open the rest of them. Super excited for this. Had my VHS player ready to go. Now, all holiday season, I had not noticed any presents under the tree that looked like a VHS tape. That night, I saw a present under the tree that looked like a VHS tape. It was the exact dimensions. I pick it up, I rattle it, because, you know, VHS tapes had that sort of rattle going for them. And I said, Mom and Dad, this is the one I want to open. And they said, Stevie, because they called me Stevie back then, because I wasn't fucking old. They said, Stevie, you do not want to open that gift. I said, Mom and Dad, I know exactly what this is, and I definitely do want to open this gift. And they said, Stevie, trust us. You do not want to open that gift. We know what it is. You're not going to like it. I said, Mom and Dad, listen. I know what I'm talking about. I'm 11 years old. I want to open this present. They said, Stevie, I'm going to tell you one last time. You can open whatever you want, but you're not going to like that. I said, Mom and Dad, I'm opening this one. They said, okay, this is the one you get. So I opened it. And it was a blank fucking VHS tape. A brand new blank one. They swerved me. They knew that I was going to open that one thinking that it was Batman, and instead they fucked me and gave me a blank VHS tape. Who would do this? I was devastated. I was absolutely devastated. I was upset. I was outraged. They did let me open up a different present after laughing quite a bit at me. I don't remember what that fucking present was. The next morning I wake up and lo and behold, there under the tree is another present that looks like a VHS tape. I opened it up and lo and behold, it was the Batman VHS tape. I probably watched that thing 100,000 times. That's strong. Anyways, what's the moral of the story? I don't know. Fuck parents, fuck authority, fuck the man. Don't trust anyone. Maybe it's listen to your parents. They know best. I don't know. I don't fucking know what it is. It's Christmas time. It was a shitty thing that happened to me. My parents laughed at me. And moral of the story is, have a good Christmas. Or something. That new Batman movie doesn't look very good, does it? Oh man, I put way too much vermouth in this.